Hey guys, it's Coach Meg. You how to create your Facebook event. This video is for Team Fusion, and but maybe someone else will come along that it can help as well. So I'm going to keep it pretty basic, but for Team Fusion, we are getting ready to set up our summer swimsuit slim down challenge. So I wanted to just go over step by step how you can create your own Facebook event to use for promoting. So if you come into Facebook, you will see your main page. You just click on home. This is your main feed, your news feed. Over in the left column, you are going to scroll down to events, explore events right here. So click on events, and you can see, what's upcoming, the calendar, your events, what you've been invited to. Here's what you're hosting. If you've already got events and know how to do this, you can see mine is right here. So this is what we're going to be working on creating today. Okay, so go back. So you're going to come here and create an event. So I'm going to click on that. You want to create a public event. Okay, I know people get a little leery about being public on Facebook and your privacy. I get that, but I am speaking to you as a wife of an active duty military member. It's going to be okay to create a public event, and it's going to benefit you in the long run. Okay, so please choose public event. What that means is that anybody can see your event. A friend of a friend, if a friend comments or says they're going or clicks going or interested, that's going to show up in their news feed. So guess what that means? Their friends are going to see that, and that could keep the interest of somebody else. It's like, hey, what's this summer swimsuit slim down? So that's the benefit. So you'll know up here. Again, you have another option. Click public event. Then you want to pick your host. So if you have I have other Facebook pages. If you have other pages, it's going to show you options to be the page to be your host. I do have my coaching page, but I'll be honest, I get more traction when I create an event with myself as the host. So I'm going to select me, and I'll show you later how you can link the event to your like page if you have one. So next you want to come down here and you're going to add your event photo. And I will have shared these photos for this event in our team page post. So I've got my event photo right here. Because of the way things are set up for mobile newsfeed, a smaller event photo now works. We used to make those banner photos, but this will work. So there's and you can drag it if you need to, my event photo. And then you're going to pick an event name. So I've got Summer Swimsuit Slim Down Challenge 2017. Okay. Place. I don't really put a place. Sometimes I used to type in your own home. But you can leave that blank because it will try and like auto-populate if you type something in there. So then your start date. So our start date for this event is going to be June 5th. You select your start date. And for time, I usually put like 4 or 5 in the morning. People are going to start working out early, right? And then your end time, honestly, just leave the same day because we can't go past, I think, 2 weeks for a Facebook event now. So you can't put the full 4-week deadline in there, okay? Now, come down here, you're going to put your description. So I've given you guys that are doing this with me the link to my current summer swimsuit event. So you can just go to that and you can copy and you can paste. Now, what you're going to want to do is make it you. Now, this is pretty generic. It explains, it's time to get summer ready. It's our 6th annual. Click going or interested. It's explaining the $75 gift card that they can win. What they need to participate is going to be spelled out in there as well. Now, I have things written in there that say, you must, challenge is open to clients who commit to one of our all access challenge packs, which will be purchased and registered through Coach Megs Ruiz as your personal coach. So you don't want that in your event. You need to change that. And then I think somewhere else, I need to fix that. We're just doing Kohl's, Target, or Amazon for our gift card choices, okay? I had a couple other ones in there, but Amazon, okay? So we need to fix that. And then again, I have current clients that are registered with Coach Megs as your coach and have one of our fitness programs, All Access, and or Shakeology can participate. Only those with active Shakeology orders will be eligible to win. Okay, so you're gonna add that, and I hit the create button before I meant to, so now I have to go delete it. Whoops. So, keywords. If you know search engine optimization, you can use keywords. That's definitely something you can do. So I hit create, but I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this event and delete it and delete it and shoot, delete it. The event was canceled. How do I delete it? Sorry, y'all, got ahead of myself here. I would like to delete the event. Okay, well, I'll figure that out. Delete event. There it is. Okay, so we're going to delete that. I don't want two of them floating around confusing people. So now I'm going to take you back to the event. So you just created your event. So this is what it's going to look like. Okay, you're over here. Here's your event. There's your picture you put in, your title, your name, because you're hosting it. Okay, you can set up your notification settings. I want to get all notifications. If you say, oh, I missed something in my wording, which you guys know I did. So up here it says edit on the right. I can come back and re-edit my description, which I'm gonna go ahead and edit the gift cards right now because I had the wrong thing. So you can reread it, see if you need to make any adjustments. This is also where if you've edited it, now I'm recommending that you create your own event page. Okay, it's easier if people start saying they're coming, you know that they're interested in you, they've seen you. If there's someone new and multiple people are running an event, sometimes it can be hard to know, like, well, how did they find out about this? Is this my lead or is this your lead? But there are times where, let's say you have an accountability partner and you're going to run the event together, and you guys are going to keep track of that. So you can add a co-host. You can type their name in down here. So if Ashley was in a co-host with me, I could add her to my event. So a couple of you want to team up and do that, that's fine. Just make sure that you have both of your names in the description, and that you're not sharing autonomous links. So I'm going to save that. So because I'll do things in my event sometimes, like I'll do little giveaways or promotions. Well, I can't do that if you're in there too, if you're inviting your people and they're like, well, why aren't you giving this away? So it behooves you to run your own events for the most part. Occasionally you might team up. So now your event's ready to go and you want to invite people. So over here under share, you can share in your newsfeed. Now, I don't do that often. I do it once in a while, but traction-wise, it's better to do kind of a call to action and then invite people to your event. You can play with it, but you don't want to be continuously just sharing the link because that doesn't always promote a lot. What you want to do is you do want to invite friends. So click on the invite button and you can go down and select who you want to invite to the event. Now, I've already invited some people. You don't want to invite all friends on your whole friend list. You see people do that sometimes, and I'll be honest with you, I think it's kind of spammy. Not everybody is a candidate for your event. We have to be selective. We want to know that we're picking people that we have chatted with in the past. Maybe they haven't committed yet, or you've had your eyes on them because you think that they've said something, or you're seeing them work out. They may have an interest in what you're doing. They've purchased from you in the past. They've kind of fallen off the wagon. You want to help them get back on. Those are the people that you want to go through. So I identify who I'm going to invite as I go through. And I'll go back every several days and I'll invite a few more people and I'll keep adding to it. And then once you click on those names, then you can send the invite to the event. Okay. You also have the ability to go back and let's say you say, oh, well, okay, my last challenge was Spring into Health. If you've done, a group or an event before, you can go through and say, hey, I think she might be interested to come back and participate in an event with me. So I'm going to send them invite. Okay, and one of those is, I know she's got an active Shakeology order. One of them doesn't, and so that might be a way to get her back on Shakeology. You've also got some of your groups. So if you've done a free group recently, you can go through those and say, hey, you know, this person may want to participate. I know she's kind of gotten back into things, and I'm going to invite her. So that's another way you can identify people as well. Okay. So now you've invited them, but it's still important to take the time to go and message those people and say, hey, I've invited you to my event. I don't know if you saw, but you know, I'm really excited about this upcoming event. We're actually going to be giving away a $75 gift card this time. You know, whatever, reopen the conversation. If you've talked before, I know we talked before. I think, you know, I thought you might be interested in this, or, you know, I know you kind of haven't been in any of my groups lately, but, you know, I want to see if you're interested in kind of jumping back in. So you have different ways that you can open conversation with these people. So you can send a direct message, and then I will even send a link and say, hey, I don't know if you saw, but I sent you an invite to my event, and I'll put a copy of the link in there so that it kind of flags them, you know, and I hope you'll join me. Now, as people start responding, you can see I've already invited some. Obviously, I'm going. I've got a couple who said they were interested. So you want to keep an eye on your event, because as people say they're interested or going, then you'd also need to reach out and say, hey, I saw that you marked interested on my event, you know, and then develop the conversation based on each individual person. You know, are you wanting to jump back in? Can I share details? What are your goals right now? Talk to them. If you've not formed them before, you need to form them and chat with them, figure out where they're at. So each conversation is going to look a little different, okay? Now, the other thing you want to do is you want to be posting in your event every day, every other day, depending how far out you are. So I had a post when I initially set up my event, and I shared that cover photo again, and I just kind of, you know, did a little teaser. Now, today I posted again, and I shared, you know, what they can win. Has anybody commented? No. Honestly, no. That's, you know, you have to remember, every time you post an event, you may get nothing. It's just like posting on our Facebook. But the nice thing about events is that you can post this kind of stuff more often, and it's not spammy because you're contained within the event. Now, I will guarantee you that when I post a transformation photo, if you go to the Beachbody challenge page and find some good transformations and share those, people like, sorry y'all, people like to see transformation. So that's a good one to put in there. Find one from the program, from 21 Day Fix, or say this is part of our all access pack. Check out these results. You know, these are the kind of results you can get with our challenge, yada, yada. You are welcome to be following my event and seeing what I'm posting and doing similar posts. You know, if you're promoting this Summer Swimsuit Slim Down Challenge, just make sure that if I personalize anything, that you need to switch that to you. And obviously, if it's my personal testimony, you know, I don't want you to copy that, but you may, you know, if you see something and you're like, hey, this looks personal, Megan, can I take this idea or whatever? That's fine. Run with it. Just remember to be you too and be personal, because people want to see you. So I think that's it. That's just the basics on how to set up your Facebook event page for our Summer Swimsuit Slim Down Challenge or future challenges. You know, you can use these to promote free groups. You can use these for your future challenge groups. You know, sometimes I have great ones, sometimes I have dud ones, but it's just another way that you can be promoting and getting exposure and getting people eyes on what you're doing. Now, I told you that I would show you how to add it to a page. So if you come right here, these three dots, you'll see add to page. So I can add to my page, Coach Megs Ruiz, and add the event. So I'm still hosting it personally, but what it does is now in my like page events, it shows the Summer Swimsuit Slim Down Challenge. So it just puts it in another place where people that like my page might see it. Just potential for more exposure. And if I decide I want to boost an ad and run an ad, you know, for it, that sets that up to be able to do that as well. So that's just another way to kind of maximize exposure. Sorry about that. So there you go. So now how do I check on my event? Like, I want to make sure I'm checking on it, and you know, I don't want to miss any updates or posts, because sometimes our notifications get crazy. So again, every day you want to be coming over here to events, posting right here. There's our sneak peek coach event that's coming up too. Here's our summer swimsuit slim down challenge that I made. So you'll see yours right there. The about is your description, and you can see recent posts here, or you can go to discussion, which is also those recent posts, and that's where you can post. So I hope that helps you guys. Get your event set up. Feel free to mirror mine to help you. And I hope this is a tool that you will use for our summer swimsuit slim down as well as future events. Just appreciate you guys. God bless you and have a great day. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.